Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard. So, I have a 3-task day. Task number 1 is I came out to the field where I found that coyote. I'm going to walk down that field area, go to the spot where I believe I found it, and see if I can't find my knife. Task number 2 is I'm going fishing. And task number 3, I'm going out to Camp Osage to look around. Well, nope. I backtracked and walked up and down further than I needed to go. It's not there. I can't find it. It's either buried in the grasses or and maybe I never lost it there in the first place. I really don't know. Anyway, it's not there. Now, couple things real quick. One, I'm wearing my compass, my Ranger beads. I got a watch, and then the whistle that I say I never will use. I've left that on there. I did a video a while back. I put this on here to explain why I would never use this and put this on here. I put it on. I've just never taken it off. Anyway, I'm also doing something I say never to do. And that's put things around your neck, because in a conflict, the first thing I'm going to do when someone has something around their neck is grab it and choke them with it. So don't ever put anything around your neck unless you want to get choked to death with it. And besides that, okay, so I did not find that knife. So I am going to say it is gone. I am not going to find that knife. This was my last ditch hope of possibly finding that thing, and it didn't happen. So it is gone. Sorry, Jaden. I lost that knife, dude. I found 3 things while I was out there that I find use for. There's a considerable amount of trash laying out there, but these 3 things I find a use for. So I found one of these little bungee cord things. So I thought, it's still in good shape, and it's not rotted or anything. And so I can definitely use this bungee cord. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Thirdly, and I'll skip number 2 here real quick. I found this little tin, smokeless tobacco tin, I guess. If I can get it open. Hold on. There we go. And it's just a tin. It's empty. I made sure I checked it before I brought it. But it's just a little tin. I can find use for that. Absolutely. Container. And the second thing I found, which is really freaking cool to me, is a rodent skull. I found this laying out there. I had to clean it up a little bit. But that's just freaking cool. Look at that. So that's mine now. Alright, so I'm going to go super light. Really, all I'm carrying with me is just my fishing pole. That's it. I'm not bringing any other gear. Nothing like that. I do, of course, have around my neck I got my GPS, and I brought my phone with me. So there we go. We'll do a little fishing. See what we can do just to have a little bit of fun right here, really close. And who knows, may catch something, may not. Doesn't really matter. I'm just out here to fish. I don't care if I catch. Those of you who watch my channel a lot may recognize this spot. This is where I caught the elusive Indiana spammin. If I can think about it, I'll put a link below. If you haven't seen that, you need to check it out. So I'm walking down here to a bridge so I can go up underneath that bridge. And I found this laying in the woods. It's a bone from something, I'm not sure what it is, but this would make a great trigger for a trap. So, or it would even make a great bait for a trap as well. So, alright, so let's go down here underneath this bridge a little bit and let's see if I can't catch something. Alrighty, well, I just want to let you guys know, I'm going to take a break real quick. I need to make a phone call. Well, doesn't seem like anybody's answering, so I guess they're busy. Well, we're at stage 3 of my 3 objectives for the day. And this is, I'm going to head into Camp Osage real quick, so come along. It has been a while since I've been out here. It's been a good while since I've been out here. There was at one point, I buried some antler out here to come back for later. And when I came back to look for it later, I couldn't find it. And that was two or three winters ago, and I was thinking it was right around here, but I haven't been able to find it. Anyway, let's run into the water's back. Yes, so here we go. Again, I'm out here with really nothing but my camera and my compass, although I don't need my compass. Hey, there's some bones. Wonder what that's, probably from a deer of some sort, maybe a deer. Nice. Look at that. Couple wonderful pieces of bone. Let me set those right here. Might be able to come back for those later. Anyway, this area here is very swampy. Very swampy. Now, for those of you who have not seen, I did a series called, I think I called it Camp Osage. But I was out here and I stayed for a few nights. And this is the remnants of that camp that I built. I had a emergency dead wood camp that just gathered up wood from everywhere. And built that. That log was up a lot higher, but this was several years ago, so that's obviously gone. That's a mess. Look at that. You've never been able to tell that that was an actual shelter. But here's a wonderful place. This always swamps up. And you know, what do you expect? This entire county is actually a Midwestern swamp. So, but I've done videos out here when this water is not here. So, and then again with this camp, and this was my firewood stash. I had a little bit of stash of firewood. And like I said, it's been a couple years. This has all been sitting out here for a couple years now. If I can think about it, I'll put a link to that series, and if you haven't seen it, then you can go look at that. So I'm heading to the north end of the woods, and I'm actually going away from the center. I do, at least I did at one point, have a graphite rod marking the center of these woods, and I've built a couple shelters and camps at that area too, and we'll get there. But I want to go check out something on the far north end of the property here to see if I can locate a few things that I've seen a few years back. Alright, so it's all brambled up, and I'm not going to go digging through there. There's a small trail right here, but that's kind of rough right now, and I am not in the mood to be getting tore up. So I am going to avoid that area, and I guess I'm going to turn around and start heading south, and let's see if we can't go find the center of the woods. So for those of you who have not been here before, I call this woods Camp Osage because there's so many Osage trees out here. See if we can get through here. Here's a spot that I've built shelters. I've stayed here a couple times. It's kind of the most open area you're going to find in these woods right here. Hey, my pole is still there. Look at that. Holy cow. Anyway, this is about as open as you're going to get in these woods right here, honestly. And look, my pole still sits after several years. My flag on top is missing. I had one of my YouTube Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft tags on there, but that pole has faded a lot, but it's been out here a few years. There, right there, in general, not exact, that's the center of the woods right here. So basically what I did was that I got on the internet and I pulled up a satellite picture of these woods, and what I did was I basically measured from north, south, east, west, and I found out how big the woods generally was, and I just basically found the center of that, and just used my pace count and my compass and found the general center of the woods, and then I came out here in the woods and paced it off, and bingo bango, there you are. And you have the center of the woods right there. Now, if you head further south, it gets really cluttered with debris. So I don't really do a lot on the south end of these woods. Now here's another spot that I could possibly build a small shelter. This could decently small shelter. I did do some training with traps out here, and to catch a raccoon and a few little things like that, possum. I let them all go, of course, but just out here just training and practicing. And then of course here, as you can see, it gets really brushy and rugged here. So a small little trail right here leads back down into the creek. But I don't do a lot, as I said, on the south end. Looks like it might be a little deeper here. I might actually be able to do some fishing here at some point. If I can get my... And that is Camp Osage. Back at the house, and I've accomplished all 3 of those tasks that I gave myself, and I decided that I'm going to name this video 3 Task Tuesday. So again, I gave myself 3 tasks. Task number 1 was to go out and look for that knife, which I did, but I did not find it, so it's gone. Task number 2 was to go fishing, which I did. I had a blast. And task number 3 was go out to Camp Osage and do a little walk around and see what that's looking like, and I did. So I got back to the house. It's kind of sprinkling off and on a little bit, but a half mile down the road, or down the trail, I should say. Let's get down. Oh, there we go. A half mile down this bike trail, this walk trail here, is a fishing spot that I like to go to. So I'm going to walk down, and I'm going to add to it. I haven't even brought another battery. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to go down, do a little fishing. Brought the camera just in case, so we'll see when we get down there. And it's sprinkling right now.